You have been asking for clarity with a tired heart. Not the kind of question spoken once and forgotten, but the kind that returns when the room is quiet. When your hands are busy, but your thoughts are not. When you wonder how much longer you can keep walking forward without knowing what comes next. You have felt the strain of waiting, the disappointment of doors that did not open, the self-doubt that whispers, maybe you missed something. Maybe you heard wrong. Maybe nothing is changing at all. Precious one, I know how long this stretch has felt to you. I know how hope can become fragile when answers seem delayed. I know how easily a weary mind starts trying to explain the silence in the harshest way. Beloved, when I say I am about to show you, I am not speaking to stir excitement for a moment. I am speaking to steady you for what is already beginning to come into view, because something is shifting, not always loudly, not all at once, but enough that your heart will soon have more to stand on than uncertainty. Dear heart, you have been asking for a map while I have been teaching your eyes to adjust. You wanted the whole picture, the full sequence, the final shape. But much of growth comes by seeing the next true thing more clearly. That is often how I lead, not by flooding you with everything at once, but by lifting the fog a little at a time until what matters most can be recognized. Loved one, I am about to reveal what your fear has been obscuring, not necessarily every detail you want, but enough to help you move with more peace. Enough to help you stop calling yourself lost when you are simply in transition. Enough to show you that delay was not abandonment. Sweet soul, some of what I will make clear is not outside you, it is within you. The desire beneath all your striving, the grief beneath your impatience, the gift beneath your self-doubt, the exhaustion beneath your need to force answers quickly. You have been asking what path lies ahead, and part of what I am showing is the condition of the heart that will walk it. My dear one, this matters because if I gave you every answer without tending the one who must carry them, you would still feel unsettled. You might know more, yet remain inwardly unready to bear it well. So I have not only been preparing what comes next, I have been preparing you. Beloved, you thought the waiting was empty. It was not empty. It was full of quiet formation, full of hidden strengthening, full of clarifying what no longer fits, full of loosening what you would have carried into your future and called necessary, even though it was too heavy. Dear heart, some things had to slow down so you could notice them. Patterns of fear, the need to control, the habit of measuring worth by visible progress, the tendency to panic when life does not unfold on your timeline. These are not reasons for shame. They are places where light has been arriving. Precious one, what I am about to show you may come in simple ways, a conversation that suddenly rings clear, a door that no longer needs to be forced, a relationship seen more honestly, a desire that finally reveals whether it is rooted in peace or only in urgency, a quiet knowing that settles in your chest without needing to shout. Do not despise the simplicity of it. Clarity often enters softly. Loved one, I know part of you expects revelation to feel dramatic, but often what I make clear feels less like spectacle and more like recognition. You will notice that something inside you begins to say, yes, there it is. That is what was true all along. And with that recognition comes relief, not because every problem has vanished, but because confusion is no longer in charge. Sweet soul, you have spent long enough trying to read tomorrow through the lens of yesterday hurt. That lens has made everything look smaller, more threatened, more uncertain than it truly is. Old disappointments have been coloring new moments. Past delays have been teaching you to brace too soon. Earlier pain has been whispering that silence always means loss, but it does not. My child, what I am about to uncover will also include this:
the difference between your fear and my guidance. They have felt tangled to you. Fear rushes, fear presses, fear imagines 10 outcomes and treats all of them as equally real. Fear demands certainty before peace, but my guidance has a different feel. It clarifies, it steadies,